When are we gonna put faith over feelings? When are we gonna trust God's ability to help us succeed rather than our own inability to fail? Although we think we're gonna fail. The one who thinks he can and the one who thinks he can't are both correct. Meaning if you think you're gonna fail, then obviously you already developed that mindset to go and fail, so it's gonna happen. If you develop the mindset to win, you're gonna win. Regardless. But winning, just because you develop the mindset of trying to win doesn't mean you're gonna be hit with moments where you don't want to do it no more. Failure. And the thing is, what I mean by failure is obviously we fail sometimes. Like we fail to do what we really are trying to do. And it's like, I'm a type of person, I can't really accept failure. I can't accept it. I feel like if you accept failure and you surrender to failure, you're basically surrendering to the possibility. Like, you're surrendering basically to the issue, or you're surrendering to something that you got going on. That's basically what you're telling the problem is that, yeah, you got it, bro, I can't do this. No, you can do it. Mentally, you just not prepared to do it. And I can mean this in several ways, because I ain't gonna lie, I ain't the brightest person. I ain't popular, I ain't this, I ain't that. But what I am is grateful. I appreciate everything. And what I mean by that, I want to fix the camera a little bit because I don't like how it's up like that. Feel me? But I feel like we just gotta really be able to celebrate. Because me, I tend to go through things daily, but something that we all gotta understand as humans is that someone is going through something else worse than us. So it's our responsibility to really collect ourselves and try and do better. And I know from my previous videos, my mood has changed, but it's because I'm trying to learn new things. I'm trying to adapt to this kind of mindset. And although every day the devil, tempts me, he bothers me, and it's for all of us. He does that to all of us. He tempts all of us. He roams the streets because he wants to devour. He wants to devour. He comes to steal, kill, and destroy. He don't come here to help you. He only came here to steal. Kill whatever it is that, whatever plans that God has for you. He's trying to do that. He's trying to kill them. Kill all the plans. He's trying to destroy you. And he's most importantly trying to steal your peace. And I feel like with me, it's not always the devil. It could be yourself stealing your own peace. I mean by that is, I'm not gonna lie, I deeply, I think very deeply, I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not saying I hate it, but we all got some type of depression and something that we go through, and it's, believe it or not, it's easy to think about it and to speak about it. But the thing is, we all gotta understand that life without pain isn't life. Because when I think of life, I personally, sometimes back and forth, depending on how I'm feeling, on my reaction, I'll think life is amazing, but because of a certain outcome, because of, oh, this happened, so now I think life is, nah, it's not how you're supposed to be thinking. It's hard to think positive, but I'm telling y'all can do it, man. If I'm on here pushing myself to try and upload these videos, I don't care what view count I get. I try my best to not check my counts like at all. Like, I'm doing this to better myself. And if I know that I have hopes and I have this chance and I have all God's grace and I give him all glory. And I just know that if I have hope, faith, and I got love in me, y'all could all have the same thing. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, I know. You can tell by my expressions, I'm feeling uncomfortable, but you gotta do the things that you don't want to do to be successful. Because if you're too used to doing the things that you already know how to do, you're not going to develop. There's no character development. There's no mindset that you're trying to adapt to. There's nothing that you're trying to adapt to. It's just you're used to it. And then mentally, you're addicted to what you continue to do because it's easy for you. It's easy to do this. It's easy to do that. It's easy to read a little bit. It's easy to write a little bit. But are you willing to read to fulfill your heart? Are you willing to write to fulfill your heart? And it's not about the outcome. It's not about what you put in to get out. It's about, are you willing to do this enough? Are you willing to put everything on the table for this? And I continue to ask myself that question with God. Do I really, really want this relationship with God? Do I really want this? I have to ask myself certain questions like, do I really want to be successful? And if you're second guessing, then it's like, you're not in the right path, brother. I'm not saying I'm in the right path either, but as long as you're acknowledging that you're not in that correct path and you're trying to make ways change to that path, that's just what you need right there. You don't have to have these things. You gotta be capable enough to do. How do I want to say it? What was that word? You gotta be determined enough. You gotta be really striving. You gotta strive, when I mean by strive, you really gotta put your all into it. Are you ready to put your all into this? And whatever it is that y'all are trying to do, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gonna get my support every day. It don't matter. It don't matter. Y'all gonna get my support all the time. Cause it's right now I'm not gonna say I don't got nothing, but obviously I got a car, I got a job, I'm grateful. I got a relationship with God that's on and off that I'm trying to build back together. Slowly, I don't wanna hate myself. I'm trying to better myself. But the thing is, don't discipline yourself too much to where everything starts making you feel uncomfortable. Because then you're not gonna want that relationship with God and it's gonna drag you away from your own purpose. You feel me? So what I'm realistically trying to say for real is that don't have your hopes up for an outcome. Don't be so steadfast in what you're gonna get out of the situation. Be steadfast on what you can learn out of that situation. I just feel like all this goes to me too, because I'm still struggling with some things. But man, we're gonna push through. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna push through. It don't matter what it takes, man. I'm not the best with meditating. I don't really meditate like that, and I feel like I need to though, because it'll definitely you unlock a. Wouldn't really say. I don't know how to say it. You unlock a. How do I say it? Basically, you can unlock a new perspective of seeing things. Like the way I got my perspective now is, I see things as opportunities. I try to, at least. I see things. I get uncomfortable very easily, yeah. And then I put my game face on, and then that's when you know I'm really here to get what I want. So I just want to encourage y'all to go out there, man. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, man, you gonna get it done. You gonna do it. And if you ain't read your Bible, man, I'm not asking y'all to read a page, 2 page. Just read. I mean, I'm not asking y'all, but if y'all are willing to, just read. What I'm reading, I started reading Proverbs because of my boss. He put me onto it, so I swear. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Book of Wisdom. Yeah, but I work with it, but feel me, it don't stop me from making my videos and trying to pursue this career that I got going on. And my whole goal and what I'm trying to reach is, I'm trying to reach a whole new perspective and a whole new just level in my life. Meaning, like, I don't want to look at things the same as much as I used to. I try to look at things differently, but it's difficult. You can't look at things differently until you put your foot in a new doorway. You can't look at things differently until you put your foot in a new doorway. Just even that little foothold. That foothold in there, I'm telling you, man. But I appreciate y'all, man. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate y'all so much. I got love for y'all. God bless y'all. Stay in tune with God at all. Always, always. Bless up my family. God bless y'all.